Hello, everybody. My name is Rufus. A lot of people call me by my nickname Pete. But anyway, I'm happily married. My wife Tracy. Have three lovely daughters: Latoya, Danielle, and Cheyenne. And have grandkids. But I recently retired, and I'm doing okay. I got a little issues. I'm just sitting around a little bit, but I have a little spinal issue. But it's no problem. I'm going to be back 100% very soon. But a little about me. I retired from transit, New York City Transit. I worked hard. I opted out early for retirement at 62. So I'm a year in now. Hey, yeah, but everything is good. And I'm gonna try to stay healthy and keep everything moving strong.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to our second session of Family Dynamics. I want to first introduce another part of the dynamic, better known as my husband, Mr. Rufus, known as Pete.
That's right, that's me. Everybody, I'm privileged to be a part of this Family Dynamics, and I've been invited as a special guest today. And let's get started.
Well, I want to recap from our last session of Family Dynamics and the meaning of Family Dynamics. And being that now we have another part here, let's see what he thinks of what the meaning to him is Family Dynamics.
Well, from my perspective, from what when we raised our family, the dynamics that we've experienced was we had ups and downs. Dynamics is a big, broad spectrum. There's a lot of big range in it, rather. And we've had some of the range ourselves, like ups and downs with children and ups and downs with life itself and work status. But fortunately, we made it through the work status. We both retired. And and the children are children are doing fine. We all had our ups and downs, but we managed to conquer it, and we're moving forward. That's my dynamic. We raised our children. We try to raise our kids so we can talk. They won't be scared to talk to us. We had our little family meetings at one part of their life, and we got to communicate and stick together. The whole unity thing is big in the dynamic in anybody's family. Everybody, fortunately, can't be as prosperous as others, but we're trying to stick together and stay prosperous.
Okay, so how do you adjust with our children and their dynamics?
Well, I mean, the whole dynamics thing, each one of our kids, our children, have had their own personal sagas in life, ups and downs. All adversities are not bad, all of them are not good. But each one of our girls have had, some type of adversity that they overcame, and I'm proud of them. We're proud of them, from the oldest to the youngest. I mean, I don't have no bad feelings about them. They kind of hit our pockets every now and then before, but it's part of life. We all know that. But
that's the dynamics of what we
exactly.
say as far as teaching our children that they don't have to depend on other people.
Exactly.
They can depend on us to a degree,
or themselves.
That's
where the dynamics was supposed to go.
Right.
Don't ask nobody for nothing. I mean, but if you have to, you gotta do it.
Well, I know when I was growing up, my mom always taught us that it was, only us. That's how, my world was only us. You depend on each other. It wasn't going on the outside. It wasn't going on to someone else. It's always depending on each other. And as life and as the world has changed so much, it's like you can't focus on just each other. When it comes down to each other, it's just like having 3, 4, 5, 6 people or more.
Well, that goes like anything. Like you have banks now you can depend on. Have family members that a little better well off if they don't talk behind your back about it. I mean, just keep it real. But you can. It's a little broader broader spectrum of people that you can depend on. That family, you always should depend on family first.
Okay.
We don't want our kids go to asking nobody, no man, no woman for nothing.
Well, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Growing up with us, my grandma really didn't depend on banks. My grandma only depended on self. Whenever it was time to get paid, money was hitting all over through the house. And being that money is hitting all through the house, searching pockets and stuff and trying to find money. So now, that's why I said as far as our, dynamics of our children, I think in their minds, they think we go outside in the backyard and go to a tree and say, which one you want, the highest one or the lowest one?
Well, you know what? It's partly our fault for being. I'm a pastor of that. We're good parents. We do it better than a lot of people don't do what we do for our kids. So they probably a little spoiled, but still. Now it's time that this is the nest. They're at the edge. Flap your wings, baby. You gotta learn how to fly, baby.
What you say, like a chicken?
A bird. I don't want to say the front door. Kick you out the front door. It's time to spread your wings, and they're doing all right,
So wait, I can't get past that. You said they at the end?
I said, listen to that. Me and you right here. Joy, what was that? You got flap your wings, and soar. You got to soar, baby. Don't crash. But we all have our little coming crashes and ups and downs.
Okay, so in dealing with our children, you said they come through adversities. Yeah, well, we have a lot of adversities as far as dealing, with the mental health part of it. The strain that it's putting on us as adults now that we're older. Yeah. I know we're older now, so it's a lot of things that we, as older people, trying to help our children, the younger generation is getting harder and harder.
But see, okay, on that part, I think being that how we raise them girls, to be able to come to us with any type of problem, good or bad, it'll help them if they have when they had their little ups and downs in life, their little friends or whatever, their significant others. It'll help them because they won't be like just slammed by that one person. Because it can always come to your parents. It's a good feeling. I wish I could go with my mom sometime.
Anyway, well, see, then dealing with our mothers back then, in our era, it was either shut up. What did I say? I don't want to hear none of that. You know what you have to do. Your mama did. It wasn't explanations being made. It was always accept what they say, and you can't really talk back or judge whatever they say. Now, today, the kids have what they say voices. So now when they feel that they want to express themselves, they do it. So now what do we do? What have we done as far as dealing with their mental health when it comes to the diversities of what you said that they're dealing with?
Well, like I said in the beginning, it's how we raise them. It's like anything. You raise decent, you'll be decent. You raise prejudice, you're going to be prejudiced. If you raise with a raggedy mentality, no foundation, you're going to be a wild kid. But
you can't say that because a lot of parents in this generation is only one parent, and a lot of the one parent people have raised marvelous kids. So you can't say that.
I said our generation, us raising them, not these kids nowadays. Hey, I just pray to God for these kids nowadays. But I'm from our kids. Our kids, they have a good foundation or a decent foundation. If they utilize it or not, that's going to be up to them. But if they get in trouble, hopefully they'll have enough, respect for us to let us know.
So that's where it comes when you say utilize your resources.
That's right.
So utilize your resources, as he say.
That's right. You always come to daddy. Daddy will do his best.
See, and this is why we're going through what we're going through now. Go to daddy. Because Daddy will always have that answer for you.
Daddy got you.
Daddy always got you. Always remember, it's always a two-sided thing. It's always the mama side, the daddy side, and no side.
No, this go. Everybody should like, well, ask your daddy. You ask me, I was like, okay. Then I go back to her. Tracy, get the girl to it now. That's come to dad. So I take that.
And that's where our diversities come in at. Because I'm like, I already told them no. And then you turn around and say that. And I got a question. How is your mental health today?
My mental health, I'm stable. I feel good. I can lose some weight, but I'm good. My mental health is excellent.
So you don't have no diversities or no challenges that you should be addressing as far as your mental health?
If anything, I have a problem with, well, it's not a problem. I have to get used to being an empty nester now. It's just me and you. And, I love you to death, but sometimes it can get a little hairy. We're under each other so much, and it's like, oh my goodness, but I love you to death. I ain't going nowhere. How is your mental health right now? How you feeling?
Well, let me just say this.
Uh-oh.
You know, as you know, I got hurt while I was working, and dealing with injury is the worst possible thing you could ever endure. I would say a challenge, because you never know what's going to happen. I had to actually have another surgery on the same surgery that they supposedly had fixed.
Right.
So that, was a trying time. And
is it messing with you mentally?
It did. It did, because yeah. I was trying to learn how to swim, and it blocked me from doing that. And that took away a lot of the things that I really wanted to do, as far as walking and exercising and just, being free. And that just destroyed my mental health, because trying to feel if I'm going to get it fixed, or do I need to get a knee replacement? Never had to have anything out of my siblings. I've never had anything major happen to me until this. So my mental health is really, and again, being home, empty nesters, and yes, having you here. I haven't had you here in 3 years. You came and you left, or I went and came back, or I went and came back. And now you here steady is just getting used to you all over again. So yeah, mental health plays a major part in a lot of things. Yeah. I'm saying as adults. So, if we need to talk it out or go through it, we're gonna do that. Yeah. If we need to go see a therapist, we're gonna do that too. Mm-hmm. But one thing you have to understand, that, it's not up to you or me to make a decision to take someone away from somebody else.
Oh, that's true.
It's not your decision to do that.
Take what? What are you saying?
Someone's life. You don't take someone's life because you are going through a lot of things, adversities in life that you can't deal with, as far as your mental capacity, is what I'm saying.
If some crazy guy comes in here, he's gonna lose his life.
See.
Well, you kind of throw me off a little bit.
I'm saying we all know that God is the one who put us here. We all know that. Yeah. So it's not up to a man-made person to take your life. If you have things in life, as far as a sickness, then when God feels that you don't need to deal with that anymore, then He gonna say, guess what? It's time. But when a person who's dealing with mental issues don't want to seek the help that's needed, it's not up to you to feel at any given point that you got to take somebody else away.
But on that note, the people that do have, and it's true, people do have mental issues that they're dealing with, and like you just said, they don't want to seek the help to help stabilize them, so they're just gonna run rampant and do what they want to do. I don't know. I'm gonna have a different opinion about that. Cause just like me and you was in Walmart one time.
Oh boy.
We was in Walmart and a mentally challenged man slapped me to death. I hit him back, but he was like a high functioning young man, and I just said one thing to him, and he just turned around and he called me.
No, we didn't say anything to him.
No, I said
he called me a name.
And I said, "All right, slow down, partner."
And he called me a name, and it was just, I guess, out of reaction. That's how he took it, and he just went slam off on us. So I didn't get the bulk of the hit.
When he slapped
I had
me,
to run.
Everybody ducked and it sounded like he shot a shotgun.
We can laugh about it now, but because we're here to talk about it. No. But that could have went a total different way.
It could have been Hayes Mark.
Oh, I like that name. I just want to just,
that mental illness thing needs to be better addressed.
And this is why we need to talk to our children as well, just to see where their heads are.
Well, I think we do, but we
don't
be
not now. I'm talking about now. They are in they pass 25. Mm-hmm. So when they pass 25, life changes, even for people who are in their 60, 65, 70, 75. So life changes. They need to really, really sit down and just say, what the problem is. If it's something that we can all discuss and talk about, then let's do that.
Well, our girls still come to us with their little issues. You can't change the world. We can only help.
You think the girls come to us with everything they have?
You ain't never go to your mom with everything. I ain't go to my mom with everything, but
no.
Something that they. I think if it's a rough one, yeah, I think they do. Even if they come here crying, feeling bad, they coming. That you gotta address it. And if they come to you, or they come to me, me and you always talk anyway. But it don't matter. As long as they reaching out. But a lot of families don't do that, and it's not just families. It's a big issue that needs to be addressed, and they're not addressing it. Like the homeless. Come on now. But anyway, that's another story. But I feel like this: if you have issues, and you know you have issues, because you know right from wrong, and you don't want to get the help that's provided for you, I don't know.
Well, that's why.
I don't know.
Let's see what our children think about it. Let's see what our kids say,
right.
and give their opinions and how they feel about their mental illness. If they enduring it, or if they feel that they need the help, or if they feel that mom and dad can't help them.
Right.
Let's see what they think of it.
We can only suggest.
We can only suggest. We're not doctors. We're not psychiatrists. We can only give them what our advice is and what they should be doing, the things they should not be doing, and what they should not be thinking of. We're gonna definitely get their opinions when they're all together.
When we're all together, or when you got it all together. I'm just a guest.
You're just a guest right now.
Yes.
You had your time right now. So I know people were glad to hear you, because they always think women always doing things, but it's always another side, a male side, and
Well, thank you for the opportunity to come on your little podcast, and anytime you need me, I'll be here.
And we'll hold you to that. How about that?
It's out, America.
All right. So, that was a good segment right there. I have a lot to talk about. I just want to make sure that I don't offend anybody. I just, want to get our point across on the things we do. Again, what we do as parents, other people don't.
Excuse me.
Am I boring you?
No, it was just a yawn.
You're yawning like I'm boring you.
If you would bore me, I wouldn't be here.
Okay, so.
I'm sorry, I'm married.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
I'm not boring
If you were on the phone, I couldn't get to you. All I could do is just cuss you out. But you did it blatantly in my face.
I need a job. a job.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm sorry if I finished.
So that is the second segment, and the next segment we're gonna have the girls come back and express their, you know, their concerns or their issues or whatever you may say, problems of mental health. So again, I just want to just say, you know, I enjoyed with this segment with Rufus again, and you know, I want you to enjoy your Sunday. Again, a week has passed. I want you to be safe and be healthy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you,
And
Rufus.
share.
And
And
share. Thank you. With all the people who you know. Woohoo! Gee. And I have one more thing I want to say. I want to give my condolences to the Khalil family. You know, he went to school with my daughter from elementary school. And again, I hope she is doing well, you know, because that's, you know, a friend, you know, long time friend.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was in her sweet 16 and, you know, he shared a lot of things with her just as well as she shared a lot of things with him. So, you know, again, that's another issue as far as your mental health. I just hope that you're doing well with it. I hope that, you know, you don't let this discourage you in any kind of way. Just, you know, say your prayer and give the family your condolences. And we're just going to keep praying and just praying for everybody that you know and we know to make sure that they're good in life. Again, I want to say have a good day and we'll see you soon.